Hi guys, this is Dave Parsons here again, and I'm bringing you this series called Vocal Exercises, designed to help with pronunciation and fluency, and also to help teachers with exercises and activities they can use in the classroom. So today we're going to do one of my favorite vocal exercises. It's a famous one, and most everybody in the United States learned this growing up in school, and so we're going to go through it and we're going to work on our pronunciation a little bit, and we're going to see if we can practice and clean up our language skills, our fluency just a little bit. All right, this one is called Peter Piper, and I'm going to do it for you, and we're going to go through it a couple times, and then I'm going to have you practice, and we're going to see if we can and help with your pronunciation. All right, here's what it says. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? All right, I'm going to do that one again. I'm going to do a little bit slower, and I want you to listen really carefully this time for the vowel sounds, okay, especially the letter E and the letter I. All right. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? All right, so there's a couple things in this that I just want to point out to you real quick. In the very first word, the first two words, it's Peter Piper, and this is actually a name. The first name of Peter is pretty common. Piper is a little bit less well known, but it's still a name. We have Peter and Piper, so be careful, especially with the letter I in Piper. Okay, Peter Piper. All right. Second thing I want to point out here is both of these words end in the letters ER. This is pretty common in English to see the words that end in ER. In Spanish, we would tend to say Peter, or we would raise our intonation or put emphasis on the last sound. In this case, we don't want to do that. In English, we're going to let that roll off and drop off nicely at the end of the word. We still want to articulate it. We still want to make the sounds, but we're going to be really soft on how loud it is. So instead of saying Peter, I'm going to say Peter, Piper. And we're going to let the part roll off at the end and be a little bit soft. We also have the third word here, picked. And it's the word pick, the verb to pick, but it's going to be in the past, and we're going to add an ed. And in this particular case, it's picked. Okay? So pay attention to the rules for adding ed to a word so that we can get it correct. Picked. And then we have a peck. A peck is a bundle of. Imagine going down to the park, and you see the people selling flowers, and you buy a big bundle of flowers. Well, a peck can be just a bundle of flowers. And in this case, a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, so peppers are hot and spicy. They're picante, and I love hot peppers. Jalapenos and habaneros are some of my favorite food. Well, in this case, when you soak something in vinegar, it's called a pickled pepper. Or if you soak a cucumber in vinegar, you're going to come up with a pickle. So this word is pickled. And the last part of it, the L-E-D, is pickled. There's an old sound at the end. We'll see that in a few other words. But so we have pickled peppers. Peppers. Watch your vowel there. It's a short vowel. Peppers. Okay? So I'm going to go through this one more time, and then I want you to say it a few times and really pay attention to your vowel sounds. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed Peter Piper and his pickled peppers. If you get a chance, try some jalapenos and habaneros. They're really spicy. I think you're going to like them. Have a great day and keep speaking.